Hello, my name is Jeff Tracy, and this is my Video Marketing Mastery Journey PowerPoint. So in my mastery class, I'm hoping to learn different techniques to help me on my mastery journey, as well as get a grasp on what it takes to master something. To do this, I will be reading Robert Greene's Mastery. I would also like to read more, so I'm going to start bringing my books to work with me so that I can read on my lunch break, as well as schedule out time just to read. For my digital marketing fundamentals class, I would like to learn to better analyze the growing influence of digital marketing and learn how to better use the internet to help my customers. To do this, I'm going to use the book Digital Engagement: Internet Marketing That Captures Customers and Builds Intense Brand Loyalty by Leland Harden, found on EBSCOhost. I would also like to learn to adapt better with the ever-changing digital medium, and I'll need to become more open-minded so that I do not stay in the same rut that I always have been. For my digital storytelling and branding class, I would like to become a better storyteller, and I'll do this by reading Documentary Storytelling: Creative Nonfiction on Screen by Sheila Curran Bernard. My goal is to make documentaries, so this book will be very important for me. I would also like to learn how to better my own brands, and so I'm going to do this by reading Branding Demystified by Harsh Verma. And I would like to finally create a brand for a customer, so I'm going to reach out to a friend starting a business and work on creating a brand for them. In my consumer behavior and analysis class, I'd like to better understand of what to do with the analytics, and I'm going to do this by reading Z. Liu's Designing a Marketing Analysis Course for the Digital Age. And then I would like to run a successful campaign that leads to a sale on one of my companies, strictly from the ad campaign analytics. So I'm going to install a pixel on one of my starts and start saving analytics so I can make a campaign with it. Finally, I'd like to learn how to do a consumer behavioral analysis, and I'll do this by reading Exenberger's Analysis of Online Consumer Behavior: Design of a Crisp and Process Model from EBSCOhost. In my digital design and usability class, I'd like to learn how to better create a website, so I'm going to use Michael Cameron's Web Development 248 Most Asked Questions, What You Need to Know book. And then I'd like to learn the back end side of web development, and I'll use the same novel. And then my final goal would be to create or update a website with proper usability and design. And I'm going to do this by creating a website without using a pre-made template, such as those found on Shopify or Wix. In my new media marketing class, I'd like to understand why different organizations would want to use a new media approach. And I'll do this by reading Harden's article, Digital Engagement: Internet Marketing That Captures Customers and Builds Intense Brand Loyalty, from EBSCOhost. I'd also like to look into different types of digital marketing, and I'll do that by reading the same article. And then I want to start an ad campaign, not through social media. And so I'm going to try out a different type of ad campaign on one of my websites that isn't through social media. Advanced Digital Marketing Strategies. I would like to learn about different types of digital marketing strategies, and I'm going to read Walter Vieira's In Pursuit of Effective Business-to-Business Digital Marketing Strategy in an Emerging Market. And I'm going to also reach out to a mentor in this class, and then by doing that, I'll just contact people on LinkedIn. And I'm going to start putting together an email database I'm going to do that by creating different spreadsheets with all the email lists that I've acquired over the years. In my advanced search engine optimization class, I'd like to gain a strong grasp on how to do SEO. I'm going to utilize Scott Cowley's The YouTube SEO Project, teaching search engine optimization through video. Video is what I'm going to mostly be creating, so the YouTube SEO will go hand in hand with that. I'd like to start implementing SEO on my websites, and I'll be using this class, what I learned in this class, to be able to do that. And then I'd like to reach out to peers to learn non-traditional techniques. And I'm going to do that by contacting others on LinkedIn about starting a support network, maybe a Discord group or a Facebook group or something with people that are at the same level I am, and we can help each other learn. In my strategic internet public relations class, my first goal is to set up reviews on my websites, and I'll do that just by adding review apps to those websites. I'm going to start researching publicists. I'll do this by looking on LinkedIn for one that I can build a relationship with, and hopefully we can help each other grow. And finally, I want to understand public relations better. I'm going to do this by reading Regina Luttrell's Social Media: How to Engage, Share, and Connect. In my digital analytics and optimization class, I'd like to learn an understanding of analytics and how they're used in campaign ads. I'll do this by reading Zulu's article Designing a Marketing Analysis Course for the Digital Age. I'd also like to start gathering analytics for my websites, and do that by installing pixels so I can start pulling analytics. And then my final goal is to revamp the ad campaigns I'm currently running based on the new knowledge with analytics. And I'm going to do that by redoing my ad campaigns once I've gotten enough data collected. In my digital marketing and the law class, I'd like to gain a strong understanding of copyright and intellectual property law. I'll do that by reading A Tale of Two Seuses and Argued Fair Uses, the fail of specific nature of copyright fair use. I'd also like to start trademarking my brands and logos, and I'll do that by filing to have my brands and logos trademarked. Finally, I'd like to comb through my websites and businesses to make sure I'm not breaking any laws. I'll do this by using what I've learned in this course. In my final class, Digital Marketing Campaign Development, I want to learn how to do a very solid ad campaign. So I'm going to go back to Walter Vieira's In Pursuit of an Effective Business-to-Business Digital Marketing Strategy in an Emerging Market book. I'd also like to combine everything I've learned in the entire course to create a campaign. I'm going to do that by creating a new ad campaign using everything I've learned. And then finally, I'd like to create a full ad campaign that will produce actual income. I'm going to do this by using what I learned. I'm going to run an ad campaign to see if I can make more than a couple dollars, but actual income. So in industry leaders, I chose a mixture of videographers and marketers, and some that are a little bit of both. Jimmy Chin, he's my hero, the person I look up to the most. He's just done incredible footage. So I have him, Gary Vaynerchuk, and Jay Baer. They're both very successful marketers. Neil Patel, Larry Kim, and Ann Hanley, they're also leaders in the marketing space. So, clubs and organizations that I could join: American Advertising Federation, American Marketing Association, and Association of Natural Advertisers. Those are all organizations and clubs that strictly deal with marketing, and it's just a giant network to become a part of. My personal learning network, I put Jimmy Chin first because he teaches a mastery course on adventure photography, which is something that I would like to get into as well. Gary Vaynerchuk has written numerous books on marketing and business development that I've read and learned a lot from. And then Greg Zinn is someone that I recently found who has a mentorship program who teaches how to become a successful marketer. In the Full Sail community, there is the marketing faculty Twitter profiles, the Full Sail alumni network, and then as well as job boards and banks for different companies. Qualities in a mentor. I would like someone to be experienced, give good feedback, have a willingness to help, patient and straightforward. Experience is first and foremost when it comes to finding a great mentor. You want someone who not only knows what to do, but has a proven track record of doing it. I would like one that gives feedback and help with problems, someone who is patient if I am not getting something as fast as they think I should be. And finally, I want someone who's straightforward. I hate people that beat around the bush and would prefer someone who is blunt. My 12-month timeline starts with mastery, personal development, and leadership that I'm in now. Next be digital marketing fundamentals. Would like to get a good grasp on the fundamentals in this class that will help me throughout the rest of the course. Next will be digital storytelling and branding. I want to take away some professional ideas about branding from digital storytelling and branding class. After that, it will be the consumer behavior and analysis class. I hope to be able to learn how to read my consumers better from this course, as it will greatly help me making ad campaigns for my customers. And then the digital design and usability class. I want to really learn how to create a website, how to make it the best possible usability to keep my customers wanting to stay on the site. And then the new media marketing class. I would like to learn about all the different types of media marketing in this class, as well as the best way to target an audience. My next class would be the advanced digital marketing strategies class. I'm hoping to teach me better ways to reach my target audiences. And then the advanced search engine optimization class. This is the class I'm looking forward to most, and I hope to get a good understanding of SEO. The next class is the Strategic Internet Public Relations course. I hope to learn to be able to keep a good relationship with my customers, as well as what to do if something happens with that relationship. The next class, Digital Analytics and Optimization. I hope that I will learn how to better understand the analytics as well as how I can use them. And then Digital Marketing and the Law. I hope to gain an understanding of the law to the point where I'm not mistakenly breaking any laws during my career. And finally, Digital Marketing Campaign Development. I want to learn how to make an ad campaign that I can use to carry over to my customers. And then here are the references of everything that I've used for this presentation.